so today's class, it's scissors. Oh, it's going to be a nice one. All right, so can you start? We're just going to stretch your legs out really quickly. Can you start with your left leg out straight? I was going to be outside, but it's absolutely freezing, isn't it? I'm going to have my left leg straight, and I'm just going to rotate the right knee over. All right, I'm just going to get that hip a little bit active. So I've got one leg straight and one leg going over the top. All right, I'm actually on my tiptoes on that foot, just so I can roll it out a little bit. Good, nice work. And again, two more. Good, one more. Now drop it out to the side and reach forwards. Good, now rotate this arm out to the back, so you're twisting. Good, now stretch it forwards and rotate it out to the back. Good, stretch it forwards. Good, rotate it out to the back. And then last one, stretch it forwards. Good, and rotate it out to the back. Beautiful. All right, then switch your legs out, so stick the other one out. Good, come onto your tiptoes at this one, and then roll that one out and in. Good, just roll it out so your hips moving, and you're just kind of waking it up, because I don't know about you, I feel a bit second hand this morning. Good, then last one, take the foot on the inside, have a little reach forwards, see what that feels like. And then rotate out to the back of the room like here. Oh, God, that's tight. And then forwards and then back out again. Good, and forwards. Good, two more, back out again. Good, and forwards. And last one, just a bit of spine rotating. Good, and back. All right, let's crack on. Let's crack on. I'm just going to put you on, show you on mute actually. Yes, you are. Okay, so we're going to start on our elbows today. All right, so on the elbows. Just going to tie my hair back, get it out of the way. All right, and then when you've got your on your elbows, sorry, I'll be with you in 2 secs. We're going to take your right leg into tabletop. Okay, so your left leg will be out and your right leg will be up. Now, all I want you to do is keep that left leg straight and take the right leg forwards. Then we're going to bend that one back in again. Good, and then it's going to go out. All right, so the left leg is going up and down straight. The right leg is going in and out. Good. All right, so things to think about. Pull your belly button in super tight and make sure there's no tension in your neck. All right, so you're not holding that strength and that tension that you need in your neck. You're holding it in your abs, your core, okay? All right, now we're going to switch. So your right leg will come up and down straight and your left knee will bend in towards your chest. Got it? So you just switched it out. So the left knee comes in and out, the right leg goes up and down straight. So the whole class today, for a whole 10 minutes, is going to be scissors. All right, not like this. We're going to do lots of different scissors. Good, well done, but it is generally working your legs individually. Good, well done, last 3. Good, well done, last 2. Good, and then last one. Now roll onto your spine and give your spine a little bit of a release. So roll it out. Good, roll it out, then change direction. So we're obviously building tension up, so it's really important to kind of get rid of it as well. Good. All right, quick stretch out, legs long, put your arms right over the top of your head and arch your back a little bit to stretch out your belly button. Squeeze it, 3, stretch, 2, good, and then release it. Now, before we go back to those on our back, come on to our side. I'm going to take my left arm up the floor. I'm going to lift the legs up and we're going to squeeze. Can you see this gap between my waist and the floor? There's a bit of daylight going through it. You've got to feel like you're sucking that bit up off the ground to keep these lower core muscles active. And all I want you to do is scissor the legs out forwards and backwards. All right? So you might need your fingertips on the floor in front of you, but you're going to have nice long leg scissors. Good. Breathing in and breathing out and focusing on those lovely little scissor moves. Okay, so we're not going too big, but your legs are dead straight. Good, well done. We're going to go 5 more, switch it. Good, 4 more, switch it. Good, 3 more, switch it. Good, 2 more, switch it. Good, 1 more, and then hold. Lift them up a little bit higher. All right, the next set, I want you to do them bigger. We're going to go 10 reps. So we're going to go out bigger. Good, centre, and then tap, and then change. Good, tap. Good. So tap those feet together in the middle. 3. Good. So we're going forwards and backwards. So not going up and down. We're going forwards and backwards. Good. Tap. Good. Forwards, backwards, tap. Good, well done. Forwards, backwards, tap. Good, 3 more, forwards, backwards, tap. Good, 2 more, forwards, backwards, tap. And then last one, good, tap and hold. Good. Now flick yourself onto your back again and hug your knees back in towards your chest again, rolling your spine out again. Have a little roll out. Good, then change direction. Lovely. All right, for this one, we're going to stay on our backs, okay? So I want you to make sure you've got a nice lower back imprint. So we're now going to squash that back into the floor. You're going to lift both legs up into tabletop position, all right? So your feet are going to be the same height as your knees. Your core muscles are tight on the front, squashing your back down into the ground. Okay, so we're going to take the right leg out forwards, good, and then we're going to bring it back up, and the left leg out forwards, good, and bring it back up. Make sure your neck doesn't strain and your shoulders and your arms are relaxed, okay? Good. All right, so we're going to change this a little bit. Good, because when you come back up, I want you to scoop the leg up straight. Then you're going to bend it. Then the other one will go out bent, scoop up straight, and then bend. Good, it'll go out bent, well, go out straight, and then scoop up straight, and then bend, and then forwards, up, and bend. Good, forwards, up and bend. 2 more, forwards, keep that back flat, up and bend. Last one, forwards, up and bend. All right, listen, stick your right leg out forward, stretch your left leg up to the sky. 1, do the same thing again. Right leg forwards, left leg sky. 2, good, well done. Switch it out to 3. So we're going to do 6 reps with the right leg extending forwards, the left leg up. 4, keep your back flat. Good, exhale 5, good. And then last one, exhale 6. Good. If you need a rest, hug your knees in towards your chest. If you're okay, we're going to scoot the left leg out forwards this time. All right, so left leg forwards, right leg up. 1. Good. Return to tabletop. Left leg forwards, right leg out. 2. Tabletop. Good. Left leg, right leg. 3. Tabletop. Good. Left leg, right leg. 4. Good. Really focus on your lower back imprint, please. 5. Good, keep your back flat. And then last one, 6. All right, now we're going to hold this. I know, that's lovely, isn't it? Good, now we're going to switch the legs out. Good, and we're going to really focus on these lovely, nice, big scissor moves. If it's too difficult, please bend your knees. You could be doing this. Yeah, you could be doing it with bent legs, all right? If that's still too difficult, extend one leg and then extend the other, but keep your back flat, all right? So you can choose any of those 3 things to do. Good, we're going to go 10 more, 9 more, relax your arms guys, 8, 7, good, 6, 5, good, 4, nice work, 3, good, 2, 1, and then hug your knees in towards your chest and have a little roll out. All right, really focus, do what you can. All right, it's all a journey, isn't it? All a journey. All right, lift your head up and squeeze in super tight for 3, 2, 1, and then stretch out, legs long. Imagine I'm pulling your wrists and pulling your ankles at the same time. Stretch it. Lovely. All right, we're just going to do that other little set on the other side. All right, we're nearly there, nearly there. All right, stretch that arm up and lift your legs up. Put your head on your arm, and you can either use your fingertips on the floor, or you can even extend your arm over the top. It's up to you, really. All right, going to really pull this belly in. I want you to find this little gap between your waist and the floor. Start with little small scissors. Good, inhaling and exhaling. So we're going about a foot either side of your foot, okay, if you know what I mean. Good, so squeeze it in super tight. So just working from the hips to the feet. Make sure your upper body isn't counterbalancing that move. So we're not swaying the upper body around. And then keep that those lower obliques really lifted off the floor. That waist is active. You're not just hanging around with your legs in the air. You're actually doing something by pulling off the floor. 3, good, 2, good, 1. Now squeeze those legs together and have a rest if you need to. All right? Okay, so we're going to do them a little bit bigger. Got it? So take a nice big deep breath in. Exhale. Good. Inhale, tap. Good. Exhale. Inhale, tap. So we're going forwards and backwards for 3 and tap. Good. Forwards and backwards for 4 and tap. Good, forwards and backwards for 5. Tap, shoot these arms up if you can. 6. Good, well done. 7. Good, well done. 8. Come on, you're nearly there now. Good, squeeze it. 9. Good, then last one, squeeze it. 10. Good, put your legs down, bend your knees up in front of you. You could bring this top leg over the top of this one and just have a little moment. Right, we've got one more set. All right. When you're ready, flick yourself onto your back again. All right, come onto your elbows again. All right, and we're going to go up nice and straight with the legs, as straight as possible. Okay, got it? All right, we're now going to drop the right leg down. Good, then you're going to lift the right leg up. This is the last set, guys. Left leg down and left leg up. All right, so I'm looking at my knees. I'm not looking at the sky, thinking my neck's hurting. Keep the tension away from your neck. Press into the floor with your elbows. If you've had enough, you could be doing these bent legs. All right, always think if you've got a shorter lever, it will be slightly easier. All right, right, we're going to start to switch them out, working them as they're going up and down. All right, now I really want you to focus on that pull back. Can you see I'm doing an extra bit here? I'm trying to pull it back. Your lower core muscles will super work hard if you're trying to pull that leg back. I know, it is disgusting. Good, now all we're going to do from here, if you're still with me, is speed it up. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15. All the way to the end now. Come on, you got this. 11, 10. Straight and strong. Pull back, pull it back. Good, well done. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, and then release it off. Oh, it was a beaut. Have a little moment. Have a little swear. Have a little flick the V's at me if you want to. All right, and then stretch that body out. Nice long stretch. Super duper work today, guys. Well done. Good, and then release it off. Lovely. Okay, so I will see you at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. Well done.